Yo, yo, yo. Can you hear me now? Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat now. Hey, can y'all hear me now? What about now? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Yo, yo, yo. Can y'all hear me? Damn, hold on. Can y'all hear me now? Damn, hold on a second, y'all. Okay. We should be good now, y'all. My bad, my bad. All right, we should be good. Appreciate that, appreciate it. So, since y'all couldn't hear me, I'm going to just run this back real quick. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. We here to talk about who is going to be the Milwaukee Bucks starting shooting guard. This is the most heated debate that we have right now. Who's going to be the starting shooting guard? We got between MarJon Beauchamp. We got Jay Crowder. We got Malik Beasley. We got Pat Connaughton. I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. My apologies for the little bit of audio issues, but I'm hyped to have this discussion. We've been going at it all week. I'm going to tell y'all right off the bat, my vote is going to be MarJon Beauchamp. I think with his youth, athleticism, high motor, and I think he'll be a good defensive player. He's not going to be expected to give that much offensively. So maybe he can focus on being like a lockdown defender, especially with his wingspan and things of that nature. I just think it won't be a lot of pressure on him, so he can focus on doing all the little things and the hustle plays. I think we know what to expect from all of the other players at this point. We know what Jay Crowder is. We know what Pat Connaughton is. We know what Malik Beasley is. But when we look at Beauchamp, it's a great unknown, and I feel like he has a higher ceiling than the rest of the players, in my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, but I think he has the highest upside, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So let's debate about it. Y'all let me know y'all feeling. And the thing is, make this interesting. Like, we've been going back and forth in the comment section. Not everybody, it's not a consensus. There's people talking about Pat Connaughton like, hey, Pat played with Dame. He understands Terry Stotts' offense. Then we got Jay Crowder because he's known for his defense, 3 and D. You got Malik Beasley, who's been a starter before, a good shooter, very solid production. But then you got Beauchamp, which is the great unknown. You seeing the pain that he's put in the offseason. You know he's putting in the work. He's young. He's ready to go. I just think we need to get MarJon in there. Y'all talk me out of it not being MarJon, y'all. Y'all talk me out of it not being MarJon, but I can't see it. I can't see it, bro. I don't know how y'all gonna talk me out of being MarJon. I just think it's MarJon time. And y'all, don't y'all see how, like, if we throw him in now, we gonna see what we got. We've been waiting. We've been talking. Let's see what we got in MarJon. Let's see what we got. For real, that's just how I feel. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Let's get started in the comment section. My bad about the sound, y'all. I had the microphone that didn't have it turned up. Shout out to me. All right, let's get into these comment section. Put this up a little bit. There we go. Let's get into the comment section now. All right. Let's get into some of this. Got a new subscriber, Metal Babble. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. Tish say, hey, Amber, what's going on, Tish? Good to see you. Shout out. Sadovsky1 said MarJon. Okay, we got to vote for MarJon. Got a plan, Stan said, got to be MarJon. Dude stomping everybody 1v1. Okay. Tish said Crowder or Beauchamp. Okay. Okay. So we getting a decent amount of MarJon, but it's looking like Crowder is getting in there too. Naval, what's good, Naval? It said MarJon for his defense. Okay. I know more than you said. It ain't no heat. It's MarJon. Everyone on the squad raving about MarJon. That's what I heard too. But again, you got veterans on the team that might be a little bit more stable. We're hoping that the lights aren't too big for Marjan. So we gonna see what it do. We gonna see. But I think he should be there too. Romero said it should be Marjan. Gibson Nicholas was good, bro. How you doing? Gibson Nicholas said I'll go with Marjan to that my pick. Okay. Bucks number 1 was good. Marjan, we need him. Okay. Got a plan that said people sleeping on AJ too. Not for starter, but dude is going to be a snipe, man. Kid shot 42% from 3 last season and going to get even wider open shots now, though. Agreed, which is why I think that AJ will be best suited coming off the bench, and I do think he'll get minutes. I've been saying forever that I expect AJ Green to be groomed into like our Duncan Robinson or Joe Harris. I see him in that. I see him in that lane. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping about AJ. Prometheus says shooting guard should be Beauchamp. He could emulate Mikal Bridges. Game and defense. I can see that, Prometheus. Okay. Vivian was good. She said Marjan. Okay. Conrad said Marjan just to have him put up 10 shots per game and the main core get their numbers. Okay. Marjan with the size 6'6" to 7 foot wingspan, the young legs. I think he will be a nice boost of energy in the lineup, and I also think he'll be a good energy guy, diving after loose balls, hustling hard on offense and defense. He could do all the dirty work, in my opinion. I think that'd be perfect for Marjan as he slowly gets groomed into the offense. I think that. I just think there's nothing but upside if we put Marjan in now. Let us know what we got. Tish said, hell no to Pat. Hey, Pat is a veteran in the offense, cool with Dame and Stotts. You never know. Sadowski said, Marjan. I know more than you said. Marjan about to put NBA wings in hell. Pat can't start on Bud's new team. B-Shack was good, Fambo. B-Shack said, case against others. Pat's been there, done that. Beasley, we don't need more shooting and starting lineup. Crowder, we need him off the bench. Marjan Beauchamp is the one. Hey, I can roll with that. I can definitely roll with that. I'm not mad at that at all. Hey, shout out to B-Shack. Hey, I'm putting the link to join the live in the chat, just so y'all see that. I just posted that. Oh, appreciate that. I just saw the comment about me getting 2K. Hey, y'all, we grinding, man. Shout out to the support from Bucks Nation. Shout out to the support for this podcast. We over 2K now. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate the support. Y'all. Appreciate it. Man, there's a lot going on in the comment section. Let me get back to it, y'all. Romero Hill said, yeah, Dame came in speaking highly on Marjan. That's what caught my attention, too, is how quickly Dame was noticing Marjan. I think that's key. I think Marjan is ready. I think Tish and a few other people were saying Marjan is ready to take that leap. I think he's showing that he's ready to take that leap. Lee Bruce said Marjan said he watches tape on Mikal Bridges' defense. Interesting. Vivian said, I agree with you, Amara. I think he's earned the spot. I believe it's his spot, but he does have to work for it and earn it because those other guys are vying for that spot too. But I do think he has the upper hand. Michael Butterer said Marjan is going to be the next most improved player next year. Book it. Okay, I like that. Hey, I want that. Bookie Allen was good. I start Middleton at shooting guard and Crowder at the 3. Okay, so you're going to go in a completely different direction. So that's a lot of size in the lineup. I'm not mad at that, but that's a lot of size in the lineup. So you're going with Middleton and Crowder. That's not bad either. Got a plan, Stan said that B-Shack nailed it, man. Agree with everything you saying. Yeah, he broke it down, didn't he? Melo, what's good? It's time for Marzan to shine. It is. And it's time for him to step up. But I think he wants it. He shows that he wants it. Sanju Tay said Drew a waste man for saying that we value windmill ducks more than winning. Don't rate Drew no more. Hey, you know what, Drew? I don't want to judge him for his comments. To keep it real, he kind of like a girl that you had a long-term relationship with, and y'all just broke up. She gonna say some hateful stuff about you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take that with a grain of salt and just kind of look at the positive contributions that Drew brought to this community and the organization. So I'm gonna always show love to Drew. He just going through it now because it caught him off guard getting traded when it should have caught him off guard how he been playing in the playoffs the last 2 years. Shout out to Drew. Dwizdorf in the house. What's good, Dwizdorf? Shout out to my boy Dwizdorf. I said, yo, I was at the Bucks practice these past couple of days, and Marjan looked scary. Word like that, bro? For real, Dwizdorf? Dwizdorf saying he's saying Beauchamp look like he ready, y'all. He's saying Beauchamp look ready. Shout out. Oh man, Daniel Orton tapping in. Hey Daniel, let me put in the headset, Joe. I got you. You have to get Daniel on the show here, y'all. What up, bro?
What's up, man?
Hey, so what you feel? This is a heated competition now. I think Marjan got the edge, but you go ahead and tell me what you thinking, bro.
I really think this is gonna be Marjan's time. If
Okay.
he needs to get it going. The last year, I think Bud really slowed his process, and I remember you were talking about how Bud's gonna pull another Jordan Aura, and I didn't want that to happen again. And I think it's gonna be him if he's gonna get behind him. So
Okay.
so I mean, with the comment about what Drew Holiday said about windmill dunk, I really didn't care because
Yeah.
all I kept saying to myself, it's the same guy who let Jimmy Butler put it on his head. So what else you want me to tell you? Jimmy Butler,
Right.
your lunch, your dinner, your application, your car note, everything. And he want to talk about women. Guard Jimmy Butler.
We gotta take it with a grain of salt, Dan. The man is hurt. He got traded. He thought he was gonna retire here. All that fly stuff. So we gotta let him get it out. We gotta let him get it out, bro. Let's not bash Drew. Drew hurt right now. He just lashing out.
I know he's hurt, and I understand. It's stuff he did for Milwaukee and his wife. They
Right.
did for still gonna respect. They always will.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like we said, and I said, who you need to make happy? Giannis. That's all we want about. Ain't nobody else. Please don't leave.
Right. That's it. That's all we care about is making sure Giannis happy. We ain't worried about Drew no more. Good luck. We'll see you in Boston, sir.
And then one more thing. There was a lot of people. I was talking to people on YouTube and listening to everybody was like, well, Dame can't defend him. That rock. What's wrong? Well, he gonna. But I'm like, Giannis is gonna be that guy for offense. And they ain't gonna be the first option. Then Giannis and probably then Milton and all that.
Right.
But they don't want everything on Giannis anymore. That's what they apparently clearly making it right. But it's like everybody expecting Dame to defend. Seriously, let it go. I know everybody hurt that Drew left, but it had to.
We got to move forward, bro. Yeah, we got to move forward, bro. Always dropping gems in here, my boy Daniel. 100% of the time. Salute, bro. Let me get these comment section. Everybody charged. I knew this topic would bring everybody out though, because it's valid arguments all the way around. You know what I'm saying? It's valid arguments, bro. So yeah, we gonna see what happened. But my man Daniel, shout out, bro.
Hey, have fun on Sunday.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'll let y'all know. All right, bro. We'll see what my daughter do. All right, yeah, go. My boy Daniel. Oh yeah, I mean this is valid. Oh, shout out for the super chat too. Let me get to the super chat here. Appreciate you. Let me get to the super chat. Rashad Maybon said, appreciate the 199 super chat. Bring Melo back and trade for Thibault. We don't need Melo too old, bro. I love Melo, but this Melo's train is past. You know what I'm saying? I think we gotta move past that, bro. We gotta move past that. See, here we got a Pat Connaughton. Orlando C said, I got Pat. See, there's people out with Pat. Mr. Cool said Beasley need to start. This is all over the board. Scorcher Gamer said, all I know is whoever we pick for starting shooting guard is definitely shouldn't be Pat. I agree. I don't see where Pat should be the starting shooting guard. I agree. I don't see it should be Pat. And then here we go with pass. Pat is our safest bet, but screw it. I want MarJon. No more going with the safest option. We take chances and let him level up. I like that. Shout out to Rashawn again for the 199 super chat, bro. Salute, appreciate you. Brandon said MarJon or Jay. Jay Crowder's valid, but again, that's the same old. MarJon got the young legs and he got the fire in his eyes, y'all. I just want him out there on the floor. I just think he can do it, y'all. I really believe MarJon can do it. Like everybody said, the safe bet would be to put in Pat or Beasley. We know what that is. Let's find out about what MarJon is. And y'all see how much pain he put in this summer? Hey, man, that ain't nobody that's putting in pain trying to come off the bench. I'm telling you that right now. Demetrius was good. Compare their skill sets together. MarJon can do everything the others can do, while the most athletic to the Bucks exec watching the people want MarJon. Okay, shout out to you, bro. Straight up. Yeah, I get it. Tamba Christian said, I said, yo, what up? Dwizdor 3 said, put the Nasus at the 2. He get 5 fouls right away. That would happen instantly. It would happen instantly. Said put him at the 2 is crazy. Daniel said MarJon, my vote. MarJon getting a lot of love in the chat. B-Shack said you need youth, energy, and athleticism in a lineup. With Giannis, Damon, Middleton. All right, boy. Brandon tapping in. Hold on 1 second. I got you. Yeah, you have enough of that already. Let's go with some youth. Let me see what my man got to say here. What up, Brandon? What's good, bro? What up? So who you want to start at shooting guard, bro? Come on, man.
I got in the last one. I want Beasley, but I want MarJon to get to one. So we didn't play much last year.
All right.
So I think it's MarJon time. By him trading with Giannis, that's nothing.
I think so. I think his size, man, and like you said, athleticism, it's his time. I think we gotta see what he is, Brandon. Now we gotta see what he is. We saw so much potential. Then we saw the level up in the off season here. He putting in work. He looked like his offensive game is improved. Off the dribble game is improved. Let's throw him in there. Let's throw him in the fire, Brandon. What you think? We throw him in the fire?
I think so. That way we could have Malik Beasley and Pat Connaughton come off the bench with Jay Crowder and Bobby Porter.
Okay.
So that way, like, let MarJon get his playing time, get with him with the starters. Imagine MarJon playing with Giannis and Dame and Chris and Brooke. Like, I feel like MarJon should be the starting shooting guard.
Yeah, I feel you. I agree with you, man. I agree. But what I'm saying is nobody is really wrong in this situation because there is positives about Jay Crowder, 3 and D. He a bulldog in there. So we going to see. But I'm thinking MarJon should get it. Man. But we got somebody else tapping in here, though. But all right, Brandon, be cool, bro. I'll see you in a minute, bro. All right.
My birthday coming up, too.
Okay. Oh, shout out to your birthday, bro. Early happy birthday. Shout out, bro. All right, go. Boy, B-Shack, what's good, bro? Hey, this is a hot topic, sir. So let me know
What's
what
up,
you
man?
thinking.
Can you
What's
see
good?
me?
Oh yeah, clear, bro. You in HD. We got you. We got
All
you.
right.
So hey, this is a hot topic. Hey, B-Shack, tell me how you feel, man. What you go ahead. You got your time, bro.
Listen, I pretty much sort of expressed myself on this. You need that athleticism. You need that energy. We Dame. We know he's not as strong as
Drew.
Drew was on defense, so I think he'd be a good compliment. But let me share a whole different point why this we need to do this at the beginning of the season, and
Oh.
you tell me what you think. Um, we know how rookies and second year players are treated by referees. We know Marjan can play defense, but we need him to get established early so he can get that respect
Mm.
by the refs because he is the perfect. He's got the tools to be able to deal with a Tatum or a Jalen Brown. So
That's a
let's get him
fact.
established early so in the playoffs, they'll let him do his work. That's why I want Marjan to get a run early so he can gain that
Mm.
respect in the league that he can be more effective. And that's what I want to
Hey,
share
B Shack
tonight.
dropping some gems here. Pay attention, people. That's a
Yeah,
great point because especially if you're gonna be a defensive player, the refs
that's
got to get
right.
used to your style of play, and then the team itself can adjust to your style of play. No, that's a
Absolutely.
and with his 6'6" size, 7-foot wingspan, I'm not saying he'll stop Jalen Brown or Jason Taylor, but he can definitely slow them down with his body type, in my opinion.
Yeah, and if you hear the rhetoric around the league, Marjan is respected. People are actually anticipating what he may bring to the table. So I'm saying, hey, let's
Facts.
kind of capitalize on that and let the Bucks really invest in getting him some run early on so we can get that respect later on in the season.
Oh, completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting to see, but I think Marjan got so much upside and just the energy that he bringing, and all the players speak highly of him. Not saying they don't speak highly of everybody else, but even Dame, you only been there a couple days and you already talking about Marjan. I mean, that speak volumes to me.
Yeah, and the report out of the camp was he's won the one-on-one tournament two days in a row. So
Mm,
he's got the offensive package, but let him establish the defense first, and then let the offense come behind it. And could you imagine Marjan? I mean, with being a two-way play, another two-way player
two-way
on the
player.
Bucks. Oh my lord,
He could pick up some
it's
of the
gonna be
slack that
crazy.
Drew's leaving. He could pick up some of the slack from Drew is what I'm
There you
thinking.
go.
At a bigger
There you
body.
go.
With a bigger body. So yeah, we gonna see, but hey, B Shack, bro, you dropping jewels in there, fam. Let's
All
see
right,
what happens.
brother.
But I'm Team Marjan. I ain't gonna hold you, B Shack. I'm Team
All right,
Marjan,
brother.
bro. All
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right, hey, shout out to hold on, man. Shout out to my man B Shack, man. Shout out. All right,
Peace.
bro.
All
Always
right.
a pleasure when you tap in, sir. All
All
right,
right, bro.
fam. All right, go. Oh man, B Shack always coming here dropping gem. It's so many positives, y'all. Like everybody been saying has been hopping on the line. Appreciate y'all hopping on the line. Is that we need this youth, and he got a lot of upside. Hold on. Neuromancer 56 said Chris shooting guard, Crowder small forward. I see Crowder getting votes out here, y'all. Conrad Turner said he needs to get his time. It's a lot of young players in the league that are hooping. The Brown and Tatum, Maxey, Booker. Let Marjan get his shine. Okay. Okay. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. Tish, what's good? Tish said, I'm okay with Crowder or Beauchamp for two complete different reasons. Crowder didn't really get the minutes to get his feet under him. Beauchamp is a breath of fresh air, though. And that's the thing, Tish. That last part. Beauchamp is a breath of fresh air. And then the dedication, the heart that you see him showing already. We got to, those other players would be the safe bet. Hold on one second. Got my main man joining in. 1 second, y'all. Give me a second here, y'all. My man Mike, what's going on, bro?
What's good? I
Shit.
saw you online. I had to give my input.
Okay, go ahead. So let me know what you think about who should be the Bucks starting shooting guard, fan.
I mean, I feel it's Crawford.
Oh, Crowder. You think Crowder?
Crowder, excuse me, sorry,
Yeah, yeah,
Crowder.
yeah.
Just on the strength of you need the help, the support defense that Dame's not going to be able to give you.
Oh, okay. But you don't think Beauchamp can do what Crowder do?
He won't have the experience yet, and I think he'll get more freedom coming off of the bench. You know,
Mm.
when he's playing with Giannis, Dame, Lopez, he's a fourth option shooter at that point. Why would you waste his talents starting amongst them when you can have a lot more freedom coming off the bench?
This is an interesting perspective, ladies and gentlemen. This is a different way to look at it. So Mike's saying to bring Marjan off the bench to allow him to get more, shots up, more offensive minded. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Hey, that's a heavy comment. Interesting.
Bench points are important in the NBA. They're going to already get their scoring. Scoring is going to be infinite for them with the combination with Dame and Giannis. So why would you not let him get off pause in the, coming off the bench?
Right. Okay. Hey, that's a different perspective. All right, bro. Go, bro. All right, we got. What's good? What's good, Orlando? Hey,
shoot.
who gonna be the starting shooting guard, bro? Go ahead. What you thinking?
Okay.
Coming off the bench.
Okay. It sounds like I'm lagging.
Hey, that's a different perspective. Yeah, you gotta pause it with the live. Whatever you doing now, you gotta turn the volume down real quick, bro. Otherwise, getting feedback. Okay. What's good? What's good, Orlando?
Am I good? Okay.
You have to turn the volume down on us in the background.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna come back and just get on for my cell phone.
Okay, got you. All right, bro. All right, go. All right, Orlando gonna work out his technical difficulty. Shout out to y'all. So what do y'all think about Mike's perspective of bringing Marjan off the bench in order to let him get a little bit more offensive freedom? That is an extremely interesting perspective. The truth said, yeah, you don't want Chris to defend any guards no more at this stage in his career. That's a fact. I don't think he got the legs no more. That's a fact. Sadowski said we could move Chris to the shooting guard position and also put Jay as small forward. We need to experiment. Maybe they will try a couple different lineups. That's a very big lineup. I'm just concerned about the athleticism. Sadowski said my bad, hold on. Romero Hill said Beasley is also good. Beasley would be a very safe pick. Jim Will said Bucks in 5. Absolutely. What up, Jim Will? Jim Will said Milwaukee, we the best. We been the best. Absolutely. My boy Gibson Nicholas about to tap in. Gibson, what's good, bro? Hey, we got a lot of different points of view in the chat. It's a lot of names coming up. Tell me who you got, Gibson. Who you want to start?
Oh, that's a tough one, but that's a very tough one. Wow. It's so much to choose from. It's so much to choose from, Amber. It's so much to choose from.
All right, so who are you thinking?
I'll give Marjan my pick. Marjan Beauchamp will be my pick.
Okay, why? Give me some background. Come on, Gibson from the Bahamas. Let's go. Tell me why you want Marjan, bro. Come on, fam.
I want Marjan because he's more younger and more athleticism. He's younger, and he could give us some good youth against Tatum and Brown because he's younger.
But he also got that size and that wingspan, too. That's what I'm saying. I think he really could get in problems. I really think he could get in problems as far as Marjan. Right. Not saying Crowder could, but Crowder is not going to be as fast as a Beauchamp just due to youth. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because it would look good if we get Marjan even more younger.
Yeah, and let's start him off early, just like B-Shack was saying. If we gonna make all these changes and be bold, let's be bold to start Marjan. Let's see what we got early. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because it's Boston preparing for us. Boston preparing for us. I didn't
Right.
like that comment. I ain't like that comment. What Drew said we just giving up windmills and dunk. I ain't like that. Why you want to take a shot at it?
Hey man, that man is hurt, bro. You can't, don't take that. Don't hold that against you. Don't hold Gibson. He going through some changes. You know what I'm saying? He thought this was an end all be all, and let's not take a number 2 on Drew. He damaged right now. He hurt. Let's let him, you know what I'm saying, work through that.
All right.
So you go with Marjan. Who would be your second pick if it wasn't Marjan? Who would be your second pick?
My second pick would be Beasley, Malik Beasley.
I think that's consensus. The second pick would be Beasley. Okay, so we got Gibson saying Marjan would be his first pick, Beasley would be his backup. All right, we got my man spinning from the Bahamas, so we gonna see what the rest of the chat say. All right, my boy Gibson, always appreciate the love, bro. Tap back in a little bit. I gotta get to these comments, Gibson.
No problem.
All right, my man Gibson. Shout out to Gibson. Tom McChristian said the assortment of lineup choices we got is insane. It was wild. The Bucks have so much variety that we can bring to the table as far as lineups that we're the Bucks roster is wild. We went from being concerned about our roster to being a complete 360. We're like, man, we might have too much talent on this team. Y'all get what I'm saying? Man, for no reason, Horst, get your applause on. Shout out to John Horst. He had all types of pressure on him and turned it completely around from us wanting him out of there to him being GM of the year in 30 days. Shout out to John Horst. Jim Will says, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, fam. Janet MOC made it in the house. What up, Janet? Still can't get past my boy Beauchamp playing in the summer league, scoring 0 points in that one game. So I'm a little nervous about it, willing to give him a shot. That's a valid point, Janet. That affected me as well when he kind of dipped off the last 2 games in summer league with such a strong performance. That definitely affected it shook my confidence a little bit. It did. I agree. Shout out to Janet. Always love to see you in the chat. It's 100% Marjan. For my boy Darian, the size, athleticism, and ability to not need the ball to be effective. He's great at cutting and he plays well with Giannis. That's a good point about him cutting and not needing the ball. That is a great point. I completely agree. Awesome comment. The Truth said Andre Jackson is the best defender and best playmaker. Okay. Elaborate the truth. I like the comment. Hey, elaborate the truth. Why you say that? Bucks number 1 said Marjan is a great shooter and good defender and is energetic. I just really think he'll be able to get all the dirty work done, get all the hustle plays, especially early on while our big 4 are taking care of the scoring. He can do all the dirty work. And I think he would love to do that. You know what I'm saying? The lunch pail dude, the hard hat. You know what I'm saying? I could just totally see that. Got a plan there. Marjan put in work this summer too. That's what I'm saying. He wanted. I know he wanted. Mr. Cool said, typically you'd rather have Marjan coming off the bench because you have Marjan than feasting on bench players. This will build his confidence and maybe Marjan moved into the starting lineup mid-season. That's not a bad approach. Like my boy Mike O said, that's not bad either. Let him kind of get his shots in, get him more comfortable offensively, and maybe against a little lighter competition. But I just think he ready though, Mr. Cool. Y'all not wrong. I just think he ready. We already being bold as a team and an organization. Why not be bold 360? You know what I'm saying? Neuromancer 56 said Giannis spoke highly of Thon Maker. Didn't mean anything. Oh, he spoke highly of Thon Maker. Damn it. Oh, Demetrius Holiday said Marjan starts and swap Lopez for Crowder in the small ball closing lineup. You wouldn't be worried about losing the size of Brook down the stretch, but it's an interesting lineup though. Crowder with small ball. I'm not mad at it. Brandon King Carter said Marjan can be the starting guard because he's been putting in that work. I'm not against that, Brandon. Tish said, dude, was Neuro not funny for that? He wild for that. Bucks number 1 said, are we going live on Sunday for the preseason game or live during the game like a play-by-play? Well, I'm going to try to figure something out. It depends on the babysitting situation, stuff like that, because I actually have tickets. Obviously, y'all know I got season tickets, so I'm going to try to go, but we're going to see what happens. Romeo Hill said, at Bucks number 1, he agreed with you. Lee Bruce said, Beauchamp is taller than Crowder. Beauchamp is the option. Cream City 1846, what's good, fam? He said, nah, Crowder got to come off the bench. Andre Jackson Jr. or Marjan is the best choice. Interesting. Hey, look at Cream City that threw Andre Jackson Jr. in the mix. Interesting. Michael Booter said, yeah, Gibson, can he win 2 years in a row? It's possible. Jim Will said this will be a different season this year. I guarantee it. Okay, we gonna see. We got a super chat, y'all. Let me get to the super chat. My boy Rashawn Mabon, appreciate all the support today, bro. $4.99 super chat. Marjan starts. He's younger, more athletic. Save Crowder full energy to guard Tatum or Jimmy for playoffs unless the Bucks make another trade for defense. Okay, shout out to you, Marjan. Shout out to Marjan. Shout out to you, Rashad. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat, bro. Much appreciated. Appreciate you. Trying to get to where I was in the comments. Just give me a second. Mr. Cool said Robert Brooks trading our players again. Oh, it ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop with Rob. It ain't gonna never stop. Shout out. Mr. Troll said Marjan has potential. Remember, he put up 80 points over the summer. I agree. Marjan got a lot of upside, y'all. Y'all, he got a lot. Eli Harris said they said that shooting guard is open and it's a battle for it right now. We'll never know. Well, that's why we're having this live, because we do know it's an open competition. We just feel that, or a lot of us feel that Marjan, we feel is gonna come out on top. But I agree with you. Janet MOC Squad said Dame being here will give Giannis a break off them knee. Right? I'm just thinking it's gonna make Giannis's life easier, period. It's going to make it easier, period. Shout out to Rashad. Dwisdor 3 said, hey, Amara, what do you think about the league NBA jersey? The blue jersey always looks nice. It's cool, but I think some of the ones the past year look nicer, but it's cool. I'll probably end up getting one just on the strength, but some of the past years have looked better. Sal Cali said 2K subscribers. Salute. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, we grinding, y'all. This is because of y'all and the support that's making the channel grow. I appreciate y'all. If y'all can continue to hit the like button, share the content, we're gonna grow another 1,000 subscribers. We gonna grind like how Marjan was grinding this past off season to get to where he need to go. I'm grinding, trying to bring this podcast where it need to be, seen by the masses. What? Let's go. With the most intelligent and best chat on YouTube, I'm always going to give y'all flower. Look how intelligent y'all are. What? Shout out to the chat. I want y'all to find me a podcast with a better chat than this. I'll take your time. Take your time. Y'all let me know and report back. Ridiculous. This is the best. Man, what? Look at these comments. All making sense. Neuromancer said at least keep Pat as a backup to Chris. He's solid in the playoffs. Fair point. As much as I be talking crazy about Middleton and Pat, both of them fools be going in the playoffs for some reason. The only game we won in the playoffs, Pat Connaughton actually went in, which is wild to think about, but that actually was what happened. Make sure. Lee Bruce said Dame wants Marjan though, so I'm certain it's going to be Marjan. I think Marjan has a leg up because of that. Let me say that. I know more than you said. Drew was in the picture cheesing and hugging Jimmy Butler, bro, like right after getting smoked while Giannis was looking pissed. That's why he's gone. Sal Colley said, get them likes up. Yeah, if y'all don't mind, just hit the like button. It's free. I don't ask for much. Y'all can hit that like button and allow other people to see the content. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Sal Colley. Bookie Allen said, Marjan brings athleticism. Yeah, he does. He really does. You got a plan, Stan. Yo, that's that AJ Green content I need in my life, though, at Michael. Oh, yeah, it's so many different opinions. Y'all are so funny for some of this. Mr. Cool said the better the shooters on the wing, the easier it gets for Giannis. Beasley is a vet. Give Marjan till midseason, then slide him in. Okay, so Mr. Cool, you want Marjan to prove himself. This is crazy right here. The Truth said, Robert Brooks, I want to see Lopez and Pat dealt to the Nets for Ben Simmons. I don't even want nobody like Ben Simmons around no team like this. Ben Simmons isn't mentally capable of handling no situation like this. Maybe some years ago, but I think he's mentally washed, not physically washed. Yeah, that was wild. Mark Walton was good. Marjan showed me last season that he was ready. Coach Bud dogged and Marjan, let's go. Yeah, I think that Bud really stunted the growth of Marjan where he should have been playing him. Brandon said Marjan will take a big jump. I think so. Darian said, hey, how do I get on? Let me put the link in the chat again. Hey, the link in the chat again, y'all. If y'all want to join the live, I just threw it in there, so it should be like the last comment. Shout out to y'all. Let me see who else in here. Tish said, Truth, so you want Ben to play center and run point? Ben said he doesn't want to play center. That was part of the problem in Brooklyn. I do recall that. Shout out to Tish. Trav414 said, yeah, he got a point. Shout out to you, Trav. What's good? Tish said, hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Appreciate it. Hey, y'all, Mr. Smith joining. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hey, Orlando, I got you in the green room. Just give me a second. I'm about to talk to Mr. Smith real quick, but I got you in the lobby, fam. Just give me a minute. My boy, Mr. Smith. Hey, you see the variety of stuff coming out in the chat, bro? Who should be the starting shooting guard? Hey, man, this is a lot. Tell me what you think.
I do. I just real quick before I do that, I just wanted to say, I'll ask you real quick because I respect your opinion. Do you think Drew Holiday was taking a shot at Milwaukee or Giannis?
Absolutely.
That wasn't my reading.
I think he might be, just because I think this caught off guard, and then from the comments his wife made, I feel that they got slighted by the Bucks. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like there will be some slick jabs. I just feel honestly it could be some slick jabs. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion.
I think she was for sure hurt, no doubt. I think for him, I think he was just pointing out. This is my opinion. I could be wrong, right? But I think he was just pointing out or identifying that his game isn't really sexy or easy to point at and say, "Wow, that dude is like really enjoyable to watch," because he doesn't.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. You know what I mean? But that's still kind of a shot, though.
I think in hindsight, he was probably like, all right, well, maybe that's a poor phrasing because I was just teamed up with someone who dunks all over everybody.
Right.
But I think, I honestly, if I could play amateur psychologist, I honestly think he was just indicating that my game is not easily appreciated because it can be boring, because it is nuts and bolts. You know what I mean?
That's a good perspective.
Right. That's what the Celtics are looking for. So maybe they appreciate the boring game that it is because he could barely get up over the rim and dunk. A lot of people are like, oh, that's boring, right? But we love his game.
Right.
But real quick, monopolize the time. You got 4 different options, 4 different things that they give you, right?
Right.
I would say Pat, the most balanced option. He's not the most offensive. He's not the most defensive, but he knows the team the best.
Right.
Jay, probably, if we're thinking Jay, Miami Heat, Jay Crowder, he's the best defensive option. right? Malik Beasley is the best offensive option. There was a game that dude shot 11 threes, right? And
Right.
then Marjan has the highest ceiling and with the
Right.
longest arms. So which way
Yeah.
do you go? I think that depends on what your team has and what you really think of the team. I personally, my opinion, I think as is right now, we're a little offense heavy. And
Right.
I prefer more balance.
Defense. Right.
Right? But I also think that we have enough talent on the court to survive a mistake. You put Marjan in there, right? And if he starts to, you keep him on a short leash because we got things that we want to do, right? So Marjan, if you get in there and you start making some goofball passes,
Yeah, we got to get you out of there, fat.
We got to get, you know what I mean? But Marjan, that's how I go.
Okay, my man, Mr. Smith, appreciate you, bro. Always dropping jewels in here. Let me get my man Orlando here. All right, bro, go. Go. I'm about to get you in here right now. Hold on 1 second. Get my boy Orlando. All right, Orlando,
What's
how
good?
you feel? What's good,
What's good,
bro?
I finally made it.
Yeah, there we go. Shout out. So,
Yo,
hey,
shout out.
So who should be the starting shooting guard and why? Come on, you got your time.
Okay,
Go ahead and cook.
for sure. All right, this is gonna be an unpopular opinion, but I got Pat. Now listen to me first. I
Okay.
like Marjan. I really like Marjan. I want him to start, but I feel like Marjan and Bobby Portis coming off the bench is gonna bring that energy. They're gonna bring that energy.
Mm.
Slowly we put Marjan in, probably like after maybe a couple of maybe 10, 15 games, just slowly work him into the starting lineup. Eventually he's gonna start. But in the beginning, just let him get used to the atmosphere, gaining more minutes off the bench, having that 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 energy coming off the bench with Bobby.
That's it.
But yeah,
Okay. So you and Mr.
yeah,
Cool, it's
yeah,
quite a few people to feel that way. Like maybe it's going to be his position, but let him work into that position. So it's not all that pressure all at once.
yeah. And it's random. I know this is random, but yo, you gotta love Giannis' energy. He talked when he was at the conference, and he was like, "Yo, he's not trying to practice with nobody." He was like, "Yo, why practice with anybody? And I gotta play against them in the regular season. I'd
Right. For
rather,
sure.
work." You know what I'm saying? And that's what
Right.
we need on the team. We ain't friends
Right.
with nobody.
Right. Friends to none of you. Friends to none of
Right.
you. Right.
That's what I'm
Straight
talking
up.
about, baby. But yo, I want to give a shout out to you, bro. Keep it up. You've
Appreciate
been consistent with this, and I'm
Appreciate
gonna get on here much more, bro.
Okay, appreciate it, man. Salute. Thank you, Orlando. Love, bro.
All
All
right, peace,
right,
bro.
go. My man. Hey, what about that, y'all? Letting Marjan work into it is interesting. Mark Walter said Marjan needs to run with the first unit. I'm not against it. Shout out to you, Mark. Okay, Neuromancer 56 is saying, yep, bench needs more scoring. Okay. The truth said, Trav 414, you got too many scores. Okay. Trav 414 said Marjan can bring a good spark off the bench. That's a good point. Orlando said with him and Bobby P, that's a lot of energy off the bench. And campaign, that's damn near another starting to five. Got a plan stand said Payne, Beasley, Portis, Connaughton, more than enough scoring off the bench, in my opinion. That's a fact. That's true. Jim Will said, when you about the Bucks, you about positive all the time. Yeah, all day. This whole team, bro. I gotta be. But I do judge them accordingly. When they don't do right, I judge them accordingly, though. I'm not blind. I don't got blinders on, though, Jim Will. Brenda Word said Drew was gonna pick Chris Pocket. Oh, Brenda, why you come in on it? Why you come in on Chris like that? Oh, I knew some Chris commentary was coming. Shout out to Brenda. Darian said, as long as Marjan getting consistent tick, that's what's important. But in the starting lineup, it's going to be like Trevor Ariza playing with the 10-year Lakers team. Okay. Truth said, Giannis post game ain't it. We've been complaining about it for years. Plus, that puts him at risk for more injuries. You think so, Tish? Elaborate. Janet MOC said no offense, but I don't see an impact in Crowder's defense. I like him better shooting threes. He getting a little long in the tooth, Janet. I agree. But again, he had a whole year off. He really didn't play last season. So let's just give him a chance to see what he can do, though. Rashad said Bucks fans will call Pat Bev. Pat Bev, we don't need his type of conduct on this team, though, either. I'm cool on Pat Bev. The truth said, Tish, it's not about the post game. It's about speeding up the offense. I do want a faster offense, but you both got points there. Bucks and 4 podcast. What's good? We have enough points off the bench with Cam, BP, Malik, etc. Marjan fits more with the starters. They're an old and need a spark in the starting lineup. He'll be the one diving for loose balls, etc. That's what I was saying, Bucks at 4. He can do all the dirty work. Mr. Washington said, I said, yo, Mr. Washington, what's good, fam? Patricia P in the house. Hey, Bucks Nation, I agree with Marjan should run with the second to bring more offense off the bench. Throw Pat in the first unit that is full of firepower and let him blend in. Man, it is so many different perspectives. And they all have valid points. I am really interested to see how Adrian Griffin handles this. This is going to be his first big decision by Adrian Griffin under the new regime. Who is going to be the starting shooting guard? BC, what's good? Checking in for Rip City. Shout out to you supporting Dame on his new team, bro. That's dope. That's dope, bro. Shout out to you, BC. R. Smith said, need the chat link. I put it in there, famo, but I know you joined recently. But I'll put it in there in a second again, too. Billy Bob said, Marjan is the future, but I think the Bucks are going to rely on a seasoned vet. Maybe early. We've been so bold. You don't know. We don't know, Billy Bob. That's what makes this decision so intriguing. My man, Milwaukee Black was good. I think to resign Giannis, we must win and go younger. At the same time, Marjan Beauchamp is actually Chris Middleton's replacement. Throw the young boy in the water with the Sharks. Let him swim. I'm with that, bro. Throw him in there. Let's see what he do. Neuromancer said, Horse pulled off a miracle for getting Dame. For real, he did. The truth said everybody keep talking about Marjan, so who in the hell is going to be the playmaker? Dame, I think the truth. I would say Dame, but I get what you're saying. There's not a true distributor. Brenda Word said, I listen to every Bucks press conference and nothing but positive comments on Marjan. He has my vote. I just want to win. Shout out to Brenda. Brenda said, I just want to win. I'm with that. Shout out to Brenda. Brenda said, I just want to win. Man, I'm in the same boat. Y'all do what y'all got to do. I just want to win. Mark Walton said, let's not get on Drew. It wasn't his fault he got cooked in the playoffs. It was Coach Bud for not making adjustments. With that being said, let Marjan cook. I'm with that. Let's let Marjan cook. Tish said, truth. Nah, Giannis need a post game if he's going to play center. It's fine. He's just covering while Brook is on the bench. But no to Ben unless he's coming off the bench. I can't see. Ben Simmons. I just don't want his personality here. Billy Bobby said, is starting campaign a legit option? I can't see that. If our backcourt would be too small at that point. I think campaign is perfect coming off the bench. Brenda Word said that Thong Maker comment was gold. That was extra funny. That was extra funny. BC said rooting for you guys from Portland, Oregon, while the Blazers rebuild. Y'all Bucks go get that ring. Hey, that's official. Support that. Shout out to you, bro. Brenda said Brooks spoke highly of Jackson Jr. I could see that. Gibson said John Horst did a great job with this roster. GM of the year, Mr. John Horst. I agree. The truth said Robert Brooks. Nah, Ben Simmons is our missing piece to bring the team together. Interesting. It's very interesting that you standing on Ben Simmons. The truth. I wouldn't think that was the type of player you would like. Very interesting. Angel Mysterio fan said, hey, Amara's Logic, huge fan of the channel. Go Bucks, go. We win at 70 games. Boston don't want no smoke. My man, shout out to you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Jim Will said, I'm from 414. Will you put in real work? Giannis inspired that. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Appreciate that, Neuromancer, for that subscription, bro. Much appreciated. Shout out. Daniel Orton says, shout out to the Blazers fan. Y'all welcome to join. That's true, man. Hey, y'all Blazers or Dame fan. Hey, we welcome y'all here. We welcome y'all here. Jim Will said, I'm from the state with the Green Bay Packers. Absolutely. Same here, bro. Got a plan, said grass on 2K, man. That's what's up. Yeah, it's because of y'all. Shout out. BC said, new subscriber. I seen you pop up. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Portland. Got a plan, said, hey, playoff Pat is a whole nother animal. It is, ain't it? Hey, playoff Pat and playoff Middleton is no joke. Tis said 114 in the chat. Hit that like button. Yes, please. Step Back Dunk said, Griff wants us to get in transition. Marjan is the best option with DHOs. He's the most aggressive off the catch and can attack gaps off the ball with all the spacing. Giannis and Dame will create. That's a good point. Shout out to you. Agreed. Let me get the Stacy. What's good, Stacy? Bucks Nation. Hey, Stacy. Thank you for joining, man. Gibson Nicholas said Adrian Griffin will win Coach of the Year. I hope so. Eric Payne made it in the chat. What's good, bro? What's up, bro? Sorry I'm late. Was watching Saw X with the wife. Hey, I've been hearing that's a good movie. Let me know, Eric, if it's worth watching. Shout out to you. Tony Tone said, I think Crowder should be in the lineup. He's the big, long, and 3-and-D. That Phoenix Sun Crowder would be nice for us. He is big with our starting lineup needs. I'm not against it, but I just want to see Marjan shine. Dale Orton said, I love this. Everybody joined it in. Yeah, it's dope, right? Straight shout out. Yeah, it is dope. Let me put the chat link in here too one more time, just in case somebody else want to join before we adjourn here. This topic might need another day because it's so many things in here. This is crazy. Like there's no real. I mean, I would say Marjan is a consensus, but it's not like unanimous or anything like that. The truth said you keep talking Marjan like Andre Jackson ain't equipped. I think Andre Jackson is going to be very solid, but he needs to get some real run against real NBA comp first. Eric Payne, that was hilarious. At least Middleton can go left, unlike Jaylen Brown. Hilarious. Bucks is my only how. Brewers got swept. Packers rebuilding. Hey, we got the Bucks though, so we good. Eric Payne said, hit that like button. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. If y'all can hit that like button, much appreciated. Allow other people to see this great community that we have here. We friends and family here. So yeah, share the content. Hit that like button. I know more than you said. Marjan plus Chris plus Dame plus Book plus Giannis. Dame averaged 7 assists per game. Giannis averaged 6 assists per game. They got playmakers covered, defense covered with Giannis and Marjan and Brook. Great point. Great point. I know more than you. All caps. No Ben Simmons laughing my ass off. Don't nobody want that cancer and Giannis hates him. That's a fact. Step Back Dunn said, you peeped the clip of Giannis is not paying for Hakeem workouts. The quote said, greatness don't charge greatness. He can charge other people who aren't on the pedestal yet. Oh, that was hard. Shout out. Tish said, I think Horace is definitely GM of the year, but he could have handled Drew being traded better before the news broke. I agree with that. He didn't. He handled Drew poorly for what he did. The Truth said, Tish, there was no other way to deal with the Drew trade without Giannis vetoing the trade. I guess that's a good point. Yeah, because that was his boy. Eric Payne said, I'll start Project Pat is hilarious. Second unit, Marjan, Payne, Portis, Crowder, Lopez. Also, you have Beasley and AJ Green. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Brenda Word said, Daniel, or Chris dribble far away from his body. You already he don't have the best handles. Eric Payne said Saw X was decent. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Mark Wall said, go Bucks go. Absolutely. Stacy said, don't nobody want Ben Mental K Simmons on this team. He doesn't love the game. I agree. He loves the fame, but not the game. Janet MOC said, so y'all just gonna overlook the Nassas and Robin, huh? We not overlooking them. They utility guys. We not overlooking them. We just talking about kind of the main players. Those are key contributors off the bench as well. If we get into foul trouble or things like that, or players rested within the guidelines of load management, they'll get some tick. R. Smith said, appreciate you, Gibson. Shout out to both of y'all. Daniel said, Brenda always on Chris. They stay on Chris Helmet, don't they? Oh, they stay on Chris Helmet. Okay, my boy Gibson tapping in before we get out of here, y'all. Hold on, we got to let my boy tap in. Hold on. Go ahead, Gibson. You got the floor, bro. Go ahead. Shout out to Gibson.
I just had to call back Amber, let you know that Mr. Smith, when he called a little earlier, I really appreciate him. He's a very knowledgeable guy.
Agreed.
I like what he's bringing to the show. I respect Mr. Smith. He's a very knowledgeable guy.
No, he made some good points. He definitely makes some good points. There is something to be said about bringing Marjan on later. I just kind of want to just, like some other supporters said, let's just throw him in there and just see what happens. Let's just throw him in there. He looked like a dog out there. We just need to throw him in there. Let's see what happens. But I'm not mad if it's going to be a slow process and we start with Beasley or Connaughton just early in the season while Marjan adjusts. And then once we see the growth off the bench, then just put him in the starting lineup. I think the other players know it's going to be his position at some point anyway. It's just a matter of when. You know what I'm saying?
Right. A question, because I was listening to the JJ Redick podcast, and he had Joe Mazzulla on Boston head coach.
Right.
So he said they better be careful for what he asking for. I say, like, what? He said
he gotta try to talk heavy. He gotta talk heavy. They don't got enough though. I'm telling you right now, Boston don't got enough. They know that. That's why they trying to talk like that. They trying to poke their chests out of fear. You don't hear the Bucks talking spicy about what they gonna do or who they gonna stop. They just said we got a good team. We trying to win. They saying all the right things without being arrogant. You know what I'm saying? So but Boston is our main ops. So I expect them to talk like that. Nothing to be concerned about though, my man Gibson. No concerns, fam.
So question is, right, Amber, he need to try to get on the same level with Adrian Griffin because Adrian Griffin played in the league. Joe Mazzulla never played in the NBA Association. He never played. So Griffin, I tell you before, Amber, Griffin could change that team around. Watch, a lot of people sleeping on that man. They better don't sleep on Adrian Griffin.
I think he'll show him. He's gonna show him this year. You'll see changes early. I think that first game from Boston, you'll see why we got Adrian Griffin as our coach. I honestly believe. All right, man. Wait. Hey, we're gonna do a recap. Hey, the next live is gonna be Sunday. We're gonna talk about the preseason game. So make sure you tap in, Gibson.
Always a pleasure. You know that. I can't forget that.
right, my man. Shout out to Gibson for the Bahamas. All right, man. I'll see you in a little bit, fam. All right.
You take care.
You too, bro. All right, go. My man, Gibson. Yeah, so we definitely going live again Sunday. First show. Let me see if I missed anybody. Oh, hold on. Missed a couple people. Jake, what's good? Shout out from the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. We got the Philippines tapping in. Shout out, Jake. Appreciate you, bro. Kerry Walter said WWE intro coming back. It might be. It might be for real. Angel Bucks fans 1987 said, can't wait till November 22nd when Giannis dunk on Drew because we all know Drew is aiming for the big three. Absolutely. He gonna get ran out the building messing with the Bucks. Sal Cali said, if we trade for Dorian Finney-Smith, we gonna go overkill. Also, news came out that the Bucks are interested in free agents Terrence Davis or Ross. Let me know if Davis is the real name. Sal Cali, shout out to you. But we about to get up out of here, y'all. We gonna go live again this Sunday after the game and chop it up, and we gonna see what we think, what we saw, what the offensive set looks like, defense, everything. So this is gonna be this is like this preseason game damn near gonna feel like a season game just because of all the changes, all the anticipation to see the new look Bucks. It's gonna be very interesting, y'all. Very interesting. First of all, before we get off, I want to shout out to the best Bucks chat on YouTube. Also, welcome all the newcomers to the Best Bucks podcast on YouTube. Guaranteed. This is friends and family here where we come here and we politic everything Bucks, y'all. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition where we're discussing who will be the Milwaukee Bucks starting shooting guard. Sal Cali said Terrence Davis, that's his name. He played for the Kings last season. Okay. Eric Payne said, love how the channel is growing, fam. Keep up the great work. Appreciate it. Philippines and Bahamas, let's go. Oh, we can't forget about Humilidon for Puerto Rico either. We can't forget about Puerto Rico, but absolutely, Eric Payne. We trying, bro. We trying. Man, it's all love, man. Make sure that if y'all can hit that like button on the way out, would be much appreciated. Help the channel grow and get more viewership. We want this Bucks family to get as big as possible, y'all. We on the road to 3K. I appreciate y'all for all the support, for helping me get 2,000 subscribers. It's much love. I love doing this, and I'm gonna keep grinding for y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, share the electrifying content with the people. Go.